My name is Barb Berwin, and I am really happy to be a part of the Boonslick Regional Library Summer Reading Program. I am a local author. I teach piano and other assorted music classes at Central Methodist University in Fayette, and I live just outside of New Franklin with my husband, Milton, and my 2 cats and a dog. And I have written a collection of picture books about a handsome tuxedo cat. And the cool thing about these books is that they are actually based on a true life cat. So before we have story time today, I'd like to introduce you to Murray. So this is Murray. He likes to sit out here in his camp chair and watch the backyard. How you doing, Murray? You want to say hi? Alright, we'll let you get back to it. See you in a while, Mur. The story I'd like to read for you now is called Murray Goes Camping. We love to go camping at our house, so I thought it would be fun to write a story about Murray going camping. And again, a special thank you to Shera for the illustrations. They are, again, really cute, and she does a great job. So thank you, Shera. And there you will see Murray on top of the camper, and you'll see why he's up there in a few minutes. Murray was a handsome tuxedo cat who lived in a quaint green bungalow in the middle of a small town in the country. One summer day, Murray woke from his morning nap to find the lady with the purple scarf and the man with the scruffy beard loading supplies into a new camper that was parked in the driveway. Murray loved camping, and he ran outside to join them. "Sorry, Murray," said the lady with the purple scarf. "You have to stay home." Murray climbed the ladder to the camper's roof and watched sadly as the lady with the purple scarf finished packing and hoisted the dog that sort of looked like a beagle into the big red truck. Suddenly, the man with the scruffy beard started to pull out of the driveway. Murray lurched to one side of the roof and held on tightly as they sped onto the highway. He made sure to duck under all the overpasses. 17 gnats up the nose later, they finally pulled into a sunny campground. Murray was curious, which was one of his finest qualities, so he jumped down to explore. After setting up his own camp in an abandoned doghouse he found at the edge of the woods, Murray walked around the endless loop of RVs, tents, and trailers. Murray was an extremely friendly cat, which was another one of his finest qualities. So he decided to meet his neighbors. He had breakfast with the kind grandma and grandpa in a gray and white motorhome. Brunch with some teenagers in a creaky travel trailer. Lunch alongside a young fisherman in a pop-up camper. Second lunch with a parakeet in a brand new toy hauler. Snack served by an elderly man in a tent near the river. And first dinner in a luxurious fifth wheel with a fireplace. However, Murray's favorite visit was to the RV where a fish fry was being held. A little girl named Madeline lived there. She didn't speak, which Murray heard her family say was due to autism. Murray didn't understand exactly what that was, but he did know he loved cuddling in her lap and enjoyed her gentle petting. Murray kept busy every day with hiking, fishing, and visiting his new friends. Murray was so busy he had yet to find the man with the scruffy beard, the lady with the purple scarf, and the dog that sort of looked like a beagle. One evening, as Murray was finishing a delicious second dinner of tacos at the fifth wheel, he bumped into an angry-looking olive shorts-wearing man named Ranger Ralph. Ranger Ralph glared at Murray and shouted, "No cats are allowed in Milton Bluff State Park." Murray stood his ground. He'd been living there for almost a week. As Murray contemplated the unfairness of allowing dogs and not cats, Ranger Ralph began to lift a large net over Murray's head. Murray decided it was best to abandon his protest for equal rights and run. The next day, Murray woke from his morning nap to a great commotion. He heard screaming at the RV where Madeline lived. "Madeline wandered off during the night," her mother cried. "She's probably lost in the woods," Madeline's father panicked, unable to find her way home or communicate. Murray instantly wanted to help, which was one of his finest qualities. He had definitely gotten a good whiff of Madeline during his many late-night snacks. He ran from the campground to search for her. Later that hot afternoon, Murray was still searching, tired and thirsty. Finally, he spotted someone sitting by the river. It was Madeline. She was frightened, curled in a ball, and moaning quietly for her mother. Murray took a moment to nuzzle her cheek, purr, and promise he would be back soon. Murray hurried to tell Ranger Ralph that he had found Madeline, but Ranger Ralph yelled and chased Murray away. Next, Murray raced to the campground and tried to alert Madeline's parents. They continued crying and served him fish and tartar sauce on a paper plate. Before he left, Murray grabbed Madeline's blanket and a bag of cookies to take to her. After all, cookies always made Murray feel better. Still, Murray needed a way to get somebody else to help. Murray thought about how the dogs in the campground barked when he walked past. Perhaps if he ran by them, they would follow him and help rescue Madeline. Murray vastly underestimated his ability to excite a pack of canines. Soon there were a dozen dogs of all shapes and sizes chasing him down the road, their broken leashes flying in the wind. When they reached Madeline, Murray instructed the dogs to bark. "Arf! Woof! A-woo!" Murray scanned the horizon and saw nothing. Murray needed to get the dogs to bark louder, so he climbed up the nearest tree, arched his back, and hissed. "Arf! Woof! A-woo!" Murray saw Ranger Ralph running to help, but he was running in the wrong direction. Murray started to leap wildly up and down on the branches of the tree to agitate the dogs even more. "Arf! Woof! A-woo!" Murray cried with relief when Ranger Ralph and several camper people finally raced toward the river. That evening, the man with the scruffy beard was barbecuing hot dogs and watching baseball on the campers' outside TV. Suddenly, he dropped a spatula. There was Murray, polishing off his fifth s'more during an interview on the nightly news. After the excitement died down, it was time to head home. Murray licked Madeline's face goodbye and went to join his family. Murray liked roofs, but he was happy to ride inside the truck on the drive back. Once they were home, Murray accepted his punishment for not following the rules and handed over his waffle iron for a week. Murray was opening some fan mail a few days later when he came across an exciting postcard. "Dear Murray, you are cordially invited to visit Grandma Gracie's cat-friendly campground. There will be lots of fish. Sincerely, Gracie." Murray ran to pack his fishing pole for another adventure. I hope you enjoyed the stories today. Murray and I would love it if you would read a lot of books this summer. It's not only fun, but if you keep track of your books, write everything down in your log, you could be qualified to win some really cool prizes. We hope you have a really great summer. Hopefully we can meet you in person someday, but for now we're going to say goodbye and happy reading.